Hey dear friends, it's Trucker Ray. With me, I have my buddy Trucker Barry. How you doing, Trucker Barry?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
Oh, I'm stuffed. That place that you took us to today for lunch.
Oh, Go Mediterranean over at the Marlborough Mall.
We got to give him a shout out. I mean, we got to give him a plug, man. That was good food.
The food was absolutely amazing, very healthy. Everything is made to fresh. Anybody who's in Calgary and want a good place to grab a good bite to eat, go to Marlborough Mall here in Calgary. Just inside the entrance on to the left. Go Mediterranean is the name of the place. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, it's good food, man.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's very, very tasty. What a super nice family too, huh?
Yes, very nice family. I'm not exactly sure if they're from Egypt or Saudi Arabia, but yeah, I've been there several times myself.
They're an Arab family?
They are. Yeah, wonderful family. I'm not sure how long they've had that location there, but yeah, I'm glad I got you to go there today.
Yeah, me too. I'll go back.
Absolutely.
I would definitely go back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Welcome to 22.
Happy New Year to you, my
Yeah,
friend.
what do you think this year is going to be like?
Oh my gosh, I hope it's not going to be the same as last year.
Well, I mean, this poor guy here, I don't know how many times his truck broke down this year. I mean, he knows more about hotels than most connoisseurs that shop around and, you know, do the testing of the restaurants, you know, around the world.
I should be a hotel connoisseur.
Yeah,
for the number of times that truck has broken down, absolutely I should.
And it's always the wiring harness.
You passed me coming down the Coca-Cola there back on December 23rd.
Yes.
Yeah, you went right by me. I waved and say hi.
Yeah, that's right. And no, I caught you on my video.
Yeah, I seen the last video.
Yeah.
Seen the truck, side of the road. There's Trucker Barry, broke down.
Again.
What else is new? Story of my life. Breakdowns on hotels.
Yeah. So are they going to get you into something else, or?
The truck I'm driving right now is a 2020.
Yeah.
And I've had that truck 2 years.
Yeah.
So the plan is, because of all the breakdowns that I've had and all the hotels, I think the powers that be are starting to take pity on me.
Yeah.
So we're looking at something in 2022. Something, I would say, March, early April, we're looking at getting into a new truck.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Well, we wanted to kind of discuss, considering we both have plenty of unfortunate experience of driving the Rockies between Calgary and Vancouver, and we just wanted to discuss a little bit what it's like during the winter, you know, the winter driving and that.
Absolutely.
And man, you had a close call the other day. Like when you were, where were you coming down?
That was December 23rd.
Yeah.
That happened. I was coming in the Salmon Arm, and I had a small vehicle coming towards me, coming west side of Salmon Arm, and I had a vehicle in front of me. It nearly hit the vehicle in front of me.
Yeah.
As it came towards me, between both our headlights, I could see that he was crossing over the line. He was clearly crossing over the double solid line, and went right by the side of the truck.
Wow.
Took out my quarter fender.
Oh, it did hit you?
Yeah. Oh no, it hit me. Took out the quarter fender, and the vehicle kept on going. And as it went around the back of the trailer, it nearly hit the vehicle behind me head on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And I had the dash cam footage. I had to call the RCMP.
Yeah.
I had to call all the powers that be, let them know what happened. But the strange thing about it is that the vehicle that hit me, it didn't stop.
You kept going.
It kept on going.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. So I don't know if it was distracted driving on some level, or the person was just too scared to stop because they knew they were in the fault.
Yeah.
Just kept on going westbound.
Or they could have been impaired.
Anything from texting on the phone, impaired, maybe falling asleep at the wheel. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it was a scary situation.
Well, I mean, just think, if you weren't paying attention, man, that would have been a head-on.
If he was another foot over in my lane, it would have been a head-on collision, and the results.
Well, I still think he would have hit you good, because you swerved out of the way.
I swerved right at impact, and the vehicle behind me that nearly got hit, they witnessed what happened, and they said when they made contact with my vehicle, the car that hit me took out its headlight.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that highway is too scary.
And you know what?
Any time of the year.
I can't tell you how many times I've driven that highway and I kiss the ground when I drop into Hope, just saying, thank you, Lord, for getting me through that. And one of the worst parts, and you went through an incident just the other day where one of the worst things, and I find this when I drove from when I was stuck in Shelby, and this was the last video of the year, and I'm making my way home for the holidays. It's almost like one of those, let's see if he gets home for the holidays, right? And it's over. It was actually the perfect video. It really was, because I didn't know if I was going to make it home, right? And everyone's probably thinking, will he make it home? Will he make it home? But anyway, as I'm driving up through Radium, because Kicking Horse Canyon was closed,
right,
and yeah, as I'm coming through, every vehicle that went by me dusted me. Every single one, and even the ones passing me. And that is a huge issue during the wintertime. I mean, if you're a truck driver, is there really a reason to pass another truck driver that may be a little less experienced or maybe more cautious, and you dust him to the point where you can't see where he's going? And there's a prime example of that, and you experienced that the other day.
Yeah, when I was coming eastbound on Highway 1 heading towards Golden, we were just coming out of the mountains, almost at the Golden Scale. It was snowing, the roads were bad. It wasn't actually really fit to be on. My main concern was just to get the Golden safely. And sure enough, as we were coming down out of the mountain, going into the left-hand curve, before you cross over the bridge to get to the scale, I had a Chevy Suburban in front of me, and then I had, I won't mention the name of the carrier, another vehicle beside me, going by the both of us. We were only doing 50, I think it was 56 kilometers an hour.
And the conditions were really bad.
You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
I could barely see the vehicle in front of me from the dust, the snow dust that was kicking up from behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And then here was this big rig coming beside the both of us. I immediately slew in from 56 kilometers an hour down to like 19.
Wow.
And we couldn't see nothing. And then the moment the truck went by, all of a sudden, right out of nowhere, I seen the Chevy Suburban last second, but he couldn't see anything because of the snow dust from the passing truck. Went right into the Jersey barrier head on, and I managed to just get around him on the right side before striking him. The worst part about it was that after I had went by him and kept on going, for the longest time I had no headlights behind me.
Which
there should have been a string of headlights behind me, because we were stopped to an accident further back up the road for nearly an hour. No headlights behind me.
Everyone came to a stop.
7 miles, and I thought, oh my gosh, somebody hit the Chevy Suburban.
And we don't know really what happened yet.
No, but what ended up happening was that same truck that passed myself in the Suburban, it passed another vehicle further down the road, causing that vehicle to nearly hit one of the bridges. They called the RCMP.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't know that until I had called the RCMP myself to report that driver. When we're out here on the road, it's a 50-50 shot as to whether or not.
No kidding.
Absolutely, it's a 50-50 shot.
It's a 50-50 chance you're even going to make it.
That's right. But as luck would have it, the RCMP told me that they had received the call.
This is the good part about this story.
Yeah, from another motorist.
Yeah.
And I ended up talking to an officer. I met in Golden at the Husky truck stop. Showed them the footage from my dash cam. They were able to take care of the driver. The driver got ticketed on several citations, plus possibly maybe being charged for causing an accident, and if that person was injured. Because when we were coming east in the Golden, there was cop cars and an ambulance coming westbound out of Golden.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I hope that person that was in the Suburban that hit the Jersey barrier, that person was okay.
And we knew, and at least this guy, he got nailed.
He got nailed.
He didn't get away with it. And that's one of the things that's most annoying when you have people. There's two pet peeves that I have when driving the highway, whatever time of the year it is. You've got a truck right on your tail.
That's right.
And there's no reason for this. I mean, if they read the book, the manual, when you're learning to drive a truck, you got to stay 2 full tractor trailer lengths behind somebody.
At least.
At least, for braking purposes. In the wintertime, you're looking at least 4 or 5 or 6 just to be on the safe side. And these guys just sit right on your tail, and they do that to intimidate you, to make you go faster. So
they do. That's the worst thing about running the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, and it's a constant problem.
Yeah, whether you're on a 4-lane highway or a 2-lane highway, you run the Rocky Mountains, you're always going to have some sort of an inexperienced, unskilled, unprofessional driver right behind you all the time, making us professionals drive a little bit faster or feel intimidated or get anxiety, and you either slow down and move over and let them go by, or you just stay doing your own thing, just remain calm and professional, and just let them pitch a fit behind you because they're not able to go as fast as they want to go.
And you know what? I even find people that do this on 2 lanes. Like,
Yeah,
you got the
true.
passing lane. Why are you on my butt?
That's
so
right.
I will slow down and slow down and slow down until he finally goes, well, I guess I better go around him. I'm not going to get anywhere. It's better than speeding up. Slow down, let the guy go around you. And then he takes off like a bat out of you know what. And like, why didn't you do that earlier?
It's always better to have your freight a little bit late getting to your destination than it is to not get there at all.
Yeah, that's right.
So I would rather suffer the consequences of an upset shipper or receiver
Yeah.
than to suffer the consequences of being hauled away in an ambulance.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep, absolutely it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely it is.
And you know what? I mean, I'll be honest with you, Barry. I mean, every time I know you're heading over the Rockies, I say a prayer for you. Like, Lord, get them there safely.
No, I appreciate
because it is dangerous out there. And like right now, I do a majority of my driving in the U.S.
That's right.
And I've been driving down there for, I think, 4 years now. But because there's so many highways down there, I'm used to the Rocky Mountains. Like if I was to drive from Calgary or Calgary to Vancouver or vice versa, and the weather conditions are not good, I know the road. I don't even have to look at the GPS. And the reason why I say look at the GPS, when it's blizzard weather,
That's right.
and the snow is coming down and you can't see where you're going, that GPS is a lifesaver because you can see where the turns are coming up. Okay, the turn's coming up here, 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 here. I can't tell you how many times that thing has saved me. But when you're driving down in the U.S., in Montana, in Wyoming, windy Wyoming I call it, where they get blizzards down there, and in Minnesota, the road conditions are so different there. I don't know what it is about the Rocky Mountains. There's more texture, there's more grip on the snow.
I think it really depends on the
colder the better, in my opinion.
Well, yes, because the colder yes, absolutely, the colder the better because your tires get a better grip.
Yeah.
But it also depends on the type of materials that the highway crews are using to put on the ground to be used. Like some states and even some provinces will just put salt.
Yeah.
Others will put liquid calcium. Others are old school and just use sand.
And you love salt, don't you?
Out east, out east, the Maritimes and back home, my province of Newfoundland, they love their salt. But in the Rocky Mountains, the highway crews, they just use sand.
Yeah.
And it's a different, I don't know what kind of sand they use. I've been in some provinces where they use sand. Over in Saskatchewan, for example, they put sand on the road, you don't really get a good grip.
Yeah.
But the sand they use in the Rocky Mountains, you get a fantastic grip.
That's because it's quarter-inch rock.
Yeah, that in the fact, the more sand the better because we don't want to chain up.
Yeah.
I don't want to chain up.
Have you seen the stuff they drop in there? Like for example, if you're going from Edmonton to Kamloops, they got quarter-inch rock on the ground. I mean, you're driving over, you got lots of traction, but it's like bullets coming at your windshield from the guy in front of you.
Yeah, there's always a drawback. Yeah, and if you're too close to another driver that's in front of you,
oh yeah,
the front of your truck and your windshield is going to get peppered. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, you can almost tap dance the way the rocks are bouncing off the windshield.
Yeah.
But
well, you just came from Vancouver, didn't you?
I just came in yesterday.
Yeah, and man, I cannot believe the amount of snow that we're getting right now. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen
snow is in Rogers Pass.
I cannot believe that. Oh, the snowbanks are huge, but you were coming through Kicking Horse. I don't think I've ever seen Kicking Horse look like that. And I've seen it rough. I've seen it bad, but that's a winter wonderland that happened when you're going through there.
Kicking Horse got a lot. Actually, Kicking Horse has as much snow now as I've seen in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Because normally when I do the Calgary to Vancouver run, for me, the bulk of the snow that I'm used to seeing is anywhere on the east side or west side or the summit of Rogers Pass and the Coquihalla.
Yeah.
But Kicking Horse Canyon, they got way too much snow. I think even the residents that live near Kicking Horse Canyon is even surprised as to how much snow they have. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Absolutely
it's like a
crazy.
winter wonderland.
It is a winter wonderland.
Yeah, it's
really
pretty. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So, are you finding it a little bit more challenging this year?
The only thing I'm finding challenging this year is the number of breakdowns I have with the truck.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah, the weather I can put up with.
Yeah.
The breakdowns, that's a whole different story. I broke down with the truck before I flew home to Newfoundland for my vacation. I broke down with the truck the day after I came back from my vacation.
At least he's consistent.
Yes. Well, you know, I got a reputation to maintain, man.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if I should be nicknamed Broke Down Barry or Bad Luck Barry.
Breakdown Barry. Breakdown Barry.
Breakdown Barry works perfectly fine.
Well,
but the truck is finally fixed. I managed to complete 2 round trips.
Good.
Without a breakdown.
Finally making some money now.
Yeah.
Good.
No, which is good. The truck right now, knock on wood, is running fantastic.
Yeah.
It's running just like it should.
Good.
The weather hasn't really been out.
It's cold today.
Anybody who loves the cold weather, come to Calgary.
It's cold today.
Anybody who doesn't like the cold weather, stay in Florida.
I don't know what my next trip is going to be, but I hope it's into Arizona or into Texas or something. Even into California, it was cold down there. 7 degrees in Sacramento.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess that's kind of normal for them, but still, it was pretty cold. So, are you going to continue to run the Rockies, or are you going to ask them to do something else, or?
The plan right now is for me to, I'm going to help out with the Vancouver Calgary fleet. For a few more, by the sounds of it, maybe a couple more weeks. Well, I mean, you heard me talking with my dispatcher earlier today, and they're still trying to play catch up because of the floods down in BC back in November.
Well, you're telling me the last time you went over to Transx Yard in New Westminster, what? Not even a week ago, it was jammed. You couldn't even get in there.
Absolutely packed. I mean, our yard in
our yard is like that too in Surrey.
That's very true. That is very true. Well, I mean, of course, you know what our yard is like in New West. I mean, you used to work with us. That yard is so small. I'm actually surprised. Well, now I got to take into consideration A, Christmas break, and B, New Year's.
Yeah.
So we were shut down for a few days.
Yeah.
But that part set aside, we've had so many trailers in that yard. I'm actually surprised we weren't parking trailers out on the street. Like, I really wasn't. But I'm leaving tomorrow morning with a load to go back to New West.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to help them out for a couple of more weeks until they can try and get caught up. And then prior to Christmas, we were discussing the possibility of me switching on to a different fleet where I'm just doing Alberta, Saskatchewan, and a little bit of Manitoba for one particular customer that we have. That is still a go.
I hope you get that.
But unfortunately right now, because we do have a bit of a driver shortage and we're still trying to play catch up getting freight moved down to the lower mainland because of the BC floods.
Yeah.
I got a funny feeling I'll be doing that for at least another, maybe a month and a half.
So you're heading out tomorrow then?
Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be in town for a few days. I got some business to take care of.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we'll be heading out on Friday. But, Barry, you know, it's always a pleasure to hang out with you. We're going to do this again.
Absolutely. Anytime.
We'll have to do this again.
It'd be my pleasure.
Yeah. What a great guy, yeah? And I'm still stuffed. Well, my friends, I really do hope you've enjoyed this interview. I always love hanging around with Barry.
Always.
And I know what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for the first video of 2022, so let's get to it. Hey friends, how are ya? It is Trucker Ray. Welcome to my channel if you're viewing for the first time. And if you've been here before, welcome back. For those of you that are here for the first time, I share my experiences driving the highways of North America, and I love to share the gospel of Yeshua. We are currently in Port Cals. I'm out of breath because I was just carrying a whole bunch of chains back to my truck. And it's been a cold one out here in the last week. We got a fair amount of snow and freezing temperatures. Really, really cold. Whew. Guys are having nothing but issues getting their truck started. A lot of jumps. A lot of guys are getting their batteries boosted. Tires are locked up. Brakes are seized. Just really, really horrendous weather we're getting here. Yeah, nothing but issues. Dead batteries. Like I said, one guy had all his wheels locked up. He couldn't even move his truck. He had to go around and you got to tap and hammer the brakes a little bit to release them. That's kind of normal, especially when the weather's really bad. But, all right, what do I have going on? I have a load that's supposed to be coming to the yard here by 11. And I'm supposed to be taking it down to Dallas, Oregon. And then from there, I may end up heading down to California. At least that's what I was told. But we'll see what happens with that. A little on the chilly side, but it's nice to have a nice warm truck. And you know what's funny too? You go outside and you work on something and your hands get a little cold, but for me it's always this finger here that ends up getting extremely cold, almost feeling like frostbite. I don't know what it is. There's always one finger on the hand. All right, I don't have any other further information. I'm still somewhat organizing the truck, the new truck, and I do like it. It does drive nice, and yeah, let's hope everything goes well today. See what happens. What is the current temperature out here? What's the current temperature? -11. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's not that cold, but still, for some reason, it's, I don't know if it's because of all the mountains around us that it's creating a nice little deep freeze here, but it is bone chilling when you're standing outside too long. So, all right, well, I don't quite know what what's happening with this other load, but yeah, we'll get going when we get going here. Well, there's been a change of plans. I am no longer going to Oregon. I am going to Gilroy, California with a load that I still have to go and get one more pick from. Just making sure my tires are moving, and they are. So we'll be heading straight down to California, which I don't mind. Didn't really want to mess around in Oregon anyway. But the only negative thing is where I'm going is Unify. And you guys are all familiar with Unify, how much fun they are. Yeah, so I'm just making sure my wheels are still spinning. Yeah, I don't have any traction at all because I've only got 4 skids on this thing, so. And I'm on my way to pick up bread, which really isn't going to be a whole lot better for weight. So we want to go down to Klondike storage, cold storage. Like I said, pick up there and then pick up there and then make my way down, and hopefully the drive down is nice. I don't know what we're in for, but hopefully the weather's good. But it's never a fun plan to drive through Seattle and through Portland, Oregon and all that, so it's not one of my favorite rides. So hopefully we can get loaded quickly and then at least get past Seattle before the rush hour kicks in. Well, good morning, friends. Just making my way towards the California state line. Stayed in Oakland, Oregon last night at the Flying J over here, which has always got a ton of space. You can always get a parking spot in there no matter what time the day is or night. I had to go as far as I could last night. I didn't get a chance. I got in late last night, so I had to obviously wait 10 hours before I could get going again, because I wanted to make sure I had enough time to get either to Gilroy or to Hollister. I haven't made up my mind which 2 truck stops I want to stay at tonight. Gilroy may be the way to go, but Hollister is such a nice little place to stop. I really do like that place, but won't have much of a chance to enjoy it because I'm going to get there around 7 or 8. I got to shut it down, and then I'm going to hopefully take 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10, 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. No, I won't be able to do that. I'll have to split my sleeper berth and hope that I can make it there. But I might just go to Gilroy. We'll see what happens. I don't know what time yeah, it says I'm going to get there by 7 o'clock. I don't know how on earth anyone get a delivery done at 4 o'clock in the morning when you can't take your full 10 off. So I'm going to have to split, like I said, split my sleeper berth and get those hours back. And then get in there and do my delivery. And then I was told that they will let you sleep on site when you're done your delivery. So we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Look at how white it is up here. It is really, really nice. As long as it stays off the road, I'll be happy. Now my messaging stopped on my satellite. Well, everything's going wonky here. I was having an issue starting my GoPro this morning, and now the satellite's going crazy. I don't know what's happening. Don't know what's going on.
Hey everybody, Trucker Barry here. I hope you're enjoying life on the road with Yeshua and Trucker Ray. God bless.
That's good.
Hi, Mom.
Morning. Yeah, it's a bit early, but our appointment is for 4 a.m. and I figured if I leave an hour or get there almost an hour early, I can check in then and it won't be an issue. You know, the last time I was at this little truck stop, this garlic farm here in Gilroy, you know, it wasn't that bad of a place. But right now, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how run down this place is and how dirty it is inside. It's really sad. I think at one time this place had some really good potential. That's what I heard anyway. There are smashed up vehicles, broken down vehicles, all in through there in front of me there. There's old abandoned campers and it's really sad. I think I want to go this way. I think. Which way do I want to go here? You know what? This is the way I came in. This is the way I'm going to go. I couldn't read the sign. Someone spray painted graffiti all over it. We will see. Probably took the wrong way, but I'm sure I can go around it. Yeah, they have a little motel there too, but after seeing what it looked like down below, I really don't think I would want to sleep in a place like this. It's really too bad too. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a seal on there. I'm sorry?
Another stop?
No, this is it. Yep, thank you.
Door 48.
Alright, so I got a door. Door 19. We'll pull into the door and lay down. Morning. Well, actually, I already said good morning to you, didn't I? I am done here. Actually, I was finished at 6 a.m., but I had a few things to look up, like where I'm gonna get my trailer washed out, my dispatch, switch things up. So I know when my first appointment is. It's 1 p.m. So I got plenty of time, so I'm gonna head over just outside of Fresno, and there's a AAA truck wash there where I'm gonna get my trailer washed out. the trailer washed out? Okay. Is this okay, this oil? How much is it?
Just water. Is it clean? Is there anything?
A little bit of wood.
35.
Okay. Can you take DFS?
Yeah.
Okay, give it back to me.
Yeah. Go in the front. There's a door in the front.
All right, thank you. Wow, 35. That's not bad for a washout. Hello. How are you? I'm just gonna take out the straps. Yeah, I don't like to leave the straps in there. They get all soaking soggy and everything, and gonna have to turn my reefer on to warm it up. So the so the trailer isn't soaking wet and cold, because we're not having the nicest weather out here.
What's the company name?
713107 is the trailer, and the company 107, and the company is I-Haul Freight. That's done and out of the way. That makes me happy. Now I don't have to mess around with any other trailer wash. And I called the Mandarin place I'm going to, and they told me that I can show up early and check in early, but they can't guarantee I'm going to get in early. And I said, no, it's fine as long as I can get in early and I not have to sit somewhere at a truck stop. So in the meantime, I'm going to turn this thing on and dry it out, because the weather out here isn't all that great. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be 32 or 37 for the oranges. This is quite a place. Look at this place. Yeah. Ray? Sure.
Have you received a phone call?
Yep. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Is there another room like this? Is this shipping?
This is shipping.
Okay.
If you're in door 41, you should have,
I got a call.
so you're not in door 41. I don't have a door 41.
Yeah. See, there's
Okay, so yeah, just
there's your number you just called.
Okay, just go ahead and have a seat.
Sure.
41.
I feel like I'm at customs here. That's all right.
Picking up a lot of confirmation.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you're good to go.
I'm good to go. Okay, so
Miami, Florida.
which way do I go to get
You're
scaled?
gonna turn left, it's gonna curve right. There's another scale right there in the corner.
Does it have a readout for it?
It's just a growth scale. There is someone there. If you want after weights, wait before the scale. And they're gonna guide you with the red and green light because you have to do it individually, okay?
Oh yeah, individual axles?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Well, this has to be the nicest driver lounge I've ever seen for a place. So look at this place. Got a big screen TV. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Woohoo! We're all loaded up. I hope I'm not too heavy though. Look at the Christmas balls there on the front, on their lawn there. Morning. Good morning, good morning. It is just after 8 o'clock, or just before 8:30, and I'm on my way to my second pick. I called them not that long ago, and they said it is ready. So we got about another hour to go before we get there. And yeah, I just had to top up my reefer, but there's one thing I forgot to do, which I should have done. But I think as long as it's on continuous, it'll be okay. They are expecting some really, really bone-chilling winds once you get over Donner Pass, maybe in Truckee, Reno area. Yeah, just not the best weather. And I really should have put in some additives in my reefer when I filled it this morning, but I just forgot about that. But I think as long as it's running on continuous, it'll be okay. Because California doesn't have any kind of winterized fuel. They don't have nothing out here. So you don't want to rely on that and then park your truck and spark and turn it off. Man, you may not get it started again if the weather is that bad. And I do have additives. I do have an anti-gel in my jockey box. I have 2 bottles. So I may have to use that. I might have to use some of that on my reefer, but my reefer is full now, so I don't want it staying on the top. So I may wait until my reefer fuel gets a little bit lower, or when I get into sparks and then top it up again after the other additives has been in there or added into there. But I think it should be okay. All right, what do they got here?
How you doing, sir?
Hi, first time here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're just gonna check in on the.
Okay.
Check in. And you're just gonna follow the instructions again.
Okay.
That number should be.
Yeah. 280.
Yep.
309. This is a kind of a nice system you got here.
Yeah, and then you're gonna hit done. Do you have any other numbers?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so you're
And then just fill this in.
fill that in.
Sure. Well, that's kind of an interesting setup.
Check in.
Yeah, I already did. So do I need to do anything else, or?
Yeah.
What's that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Carrier.
I-haul?
Looks like your order's ready. When we have a door available, we'll call you and you'll get right in.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So there you have it. The order is ready. We already called ahead of time to find out. So they got a scale here. I'm going to go look at it and see what it is. Look at all the orange trees. I like that. That's so neat. I know. I seem like a tourist. But it's just amazing. Pluck them right off the trees. All right, let's see what they got in here. Here's the scale. Access code. Enter code, press next, press enter, enter trailer number, press next, press enter, drive off your scale. And it looks like it weighs individual axles. Perfect. You know what, when you go to a place like this and it has a scale, it's like money time. And the reason why is because, not that I don't want to pay for a scale, I just want to be able to find a scale. Because some places don't have them, and then you have to hunt for one. All right, they gave me door 4 already. Didn't have to sit there more than 5 minutes. It's kind of funny. I was going to actually make some toast. And I thought, no, let's wait. Sure enough. Where is door number 4? 1, 2, 3. Right next to that Kenworth. Let's get out there and open our doors. And he told me that I don't have to remove the load locks, because I always like to ask that. Makes them happy or makes them a little bit upset if they got to move all that stuff, but if you can do it for them, hey. Everything still looks good. Okay. Well, you know, I think it's so funny. I see a scale, I get all excited. Yay, a free scale. No. No free scale here, $15. I'm so naive. I'm like, oh, we get a free scale. Nope. Not happening. So, I just weighed myself and we are very overweight. What am I doing? Yep, we are very overweight. We are 37,520 on the trailer and 31,760 on the drives. Now, I'm a bit concerned about that because there's no way I'm going to be able to slide all that.
All right, thank you. All right, you have a good one. Have a happy new year.
Take care, my man.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
Really good. How is it?
You guys are so nice. I had to come back.
All right.
Okay, we're 3,500 over on the trailer.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, at the axles where it's sitting, where I can't move them. Yeah, it's sitting 3,500 over. So I don't know. What do each skid weigh?
How many pallets do you have from another company?
How many do I have from the other one?
Yes.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hi.
Are you picking up for Labla?
Yes.
Labla orders? Okay. I have a question for you.
Sure.
You have product from the other place.
Yes.
Yeah?
From
and
Halo.
And it's really like in front.
Yeah.
We need to move the product.
You want to rework it?
Yes, we
Yeah.
need. But we charge $5
No,
for each pallet.
that's fine.
No problem?
Yep.
Okay, back in on the same door. What door you are?
I was in 4.
And don't move the truck, yeah? You're still there?
No, I
Oh.
weighed myself.
Oh, let me see.
Gonna find out. Are you gonna take something off though for the
I don't
gross?
think so, because it's 600. We need fix first. Fix the load. If it's still over, we can cut.
Yeah, but how is that gonna how is it gonna help it if it's still over?
You need to go back to the scale again.
You think it'll remove 600 off the gross?
I think, yeah, because it's not really bad. We need to fix it before cut. We need to fix the load and make sure it's hit 600. But sometimes when you move the load, probably it's more heavy. And if I cut right now, when you go to the scale, probably we need to cut more again. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, just back in. Let me see. 1 second.
Okay, so he just wants to rework it, even though it's 600 over gross. He still wants to just. I don't know what he's doing. He says that it can sometimes remove the weight if you rework it, but I don't know how that's going to remove the gross. I'm not even going to bother closing my doors. I'm just going to make my way over to the scale. weigh myself, and he's going to realize that. I don't know, for some reason this guy thinks 600 pounds, I think it was 600 or 800, but I think it's 600, is going to mysteriously disappear if you rework the load. And I told him that's not going to happen. Jeez. So Halo's scale, I think, might have been off, because this guy says that this scale here is certified. So we're going to find out in a real hurry here. But you know, I appreciate them reworking the load, but they should have taken something off, because they're now they're going to have to. I got to redo this, and then I got to go park, and then they're going to have to contact customer service and get permission to take off an entire skid, because that's what they're going to have to do. And they may have to rework it again. All right.
Yep.
See, look, now it's heavy on the drives. 36720.
On the back or?
On the drives. But it's still the same, it's still over gross. See, you have to take something off. See, I tried to tell him that it's not going to make any difference reworking it.
Wait, I'm gonna come back. You just wait here, right?
You want me to wait here or
Yeah.
go back to 10? Because you got to take
here. I'm gonna go ask.
Yeah, but we know it's got to come off, so I'll go back to 10.
All right.
I couldn't move in the door. I had no air.
I fixed your load, boss. Let me see. You have a space.
What's that?
You have more space in your axles. Let me see.
Oh, that's close. Dang.
But you have a
You know what? I can probably slide it a little bit.
yeah, we have a space.
You did this?
Yeah,
That's good.
I know how to do it.
Well, we're getting closer here. So it's 800. So I got to slide it two pins on the trailer.
Hey, boss, I got a half pallet.
You turn off what?
I got a half pallet.
A half a pallet?
Yeah.
Okay.
21 what? 365?
21,365.
Let's see, boss.
Perfect. Look at that. Right on.
Yeah.
Because I have an exemption, 400 pounds exemption, so I'm fine. And my tanks are full.
Okay.
So that's perfect.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Let's
You're-
see. Put your number again.
713107.
71317.
3107.
Yeah, because the other driver is not good, you know. And
Yeah.
for the driver, so it's not good. So I fixed it for you.
Perfect. Couldn't ask for better.
Yeah. All right, boss.
Thank you. Okay, so
Let me. Patamin.
there's nowhere to park. That's not the same guy that reworked the load before. This is the different guy. This guy knew what he was doing. I cannot believe that. We slid it two pins, and bingo, bango, we're at 34,000 exactly on the trailer, and it's 34,200 on the drives, and that's perfect because you have a 400-pound exemption on my drives. So I am pretty excited and happy about that. Let's see if I can close my doors here and then go get my paperwork and pay them more money because they're going to charge me to rework the load like that. Wasted time that was. You know what, the thing that frustrates me is that the shippers don't think the truck drivers have any common sense or know anything, but you know what? We know how our trailers load. We do it every day. But he wouldn't listen. Sure enough, he ended up doing the exact same thing as I told him to do at the end, and then they finally got it right. So we wasted 45 minutes of our time. But then again, I try not to say anything about it because I could be avoiding a really horrific accident. So we need to count our blessings in every opportunity that the Lord's watching out for us. And I just don't believe in getting angry about those things. It's a little frustrating that they don't listen to you, the shippers and the receivers, because they just don't think the drivers have any common sense. So that gets a little frustrating, but it is what it is. Yeah. Okay, so I'm really hoping that my weights are good. I'm really tempted if there's an opportunity to hit a CAT scale on the way, just to guarantee and verify it, to make sure. But they may not accept the scale ticket that I have, or I may just keep it and just say forget it and hope it's okay. I mean, I got a scale ticket there showing what my weights are, so yeah, hopefully it's good enough. Hopefully it's good enough. I'm just glad I'm out of there and we're on our way. And look at all the mandarin oranges. That's what these are. These are all mandarin oranges here. That's so cool, isn't it? So thank you, Lord, for another trip, another rounder, and a little bit of time in California where the weather is good. I just pray, Lord, that the weather will be good on the way out of here, and we get a safe journey back home. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I am in Carlin. Stopping here for fuel. I stopped a little at a place previous to this. It was a Flying J Broadway location. If any truckers know, they know that those ones are usually pretty run down, and sure enough, that one was extremely run down. Half the pumps didn't work. It was terrible. Hopefully this one's a little bit better, and that one looks like it's an actual pilot from what I'm looking at here. That would be nice. So far the roads have been super nice. Can't complain at all. And I will say this, I'm really starting to like this Volvo. It really pulls nice up hills. Which way do we go in here? It really does. And you know, for a little while I was thinking, man, it's pretty gutless going up hills with an empty trailer, but I realized that this thing it's got an economy mode on it where when it doesn't sense a whole lot of weight on the trailer, it just goes into economy mode. But once you have a load on there, all of a sudden now you're able to pull. Okay, yeah, that's good. See what I mean? Keep honking the horn. It's a stupid place to put that horn. I gotta get a spinner. That way I'm not honking the horn and looking stupid. Oh, these pumps are staggered. Oh, I can't stand this. I can't stand this. I don't need any DEF, so we just gotta make it so at least we can reach that. Oh, I gotta get some of this stuff here. Hi. I'm getting some fuel, but I'm gonna need some extra stuff, so can I put this here with you? Just so I don't, because there's only 3 left and I'm grabbing. Thanks. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I have my additives, because I don't know how cold the weather's gonna get. And I want to make sure that reefer is safe. Gee, I wonder if the number's gonna work. Can't read it. 897652. Come on, baby. Did I get it right? Yes, I did. Okay. So because it is decent weather here, oh, open up your jockey box, Ray. I'm gonna top up my DEF as well, because you never know. That's another thing, you guys, for the newcomers, the new truckers. Always make sure your DEF and everything's topped up, because you may go to a station that's got it all frozen and they can't give you any. And that's happened to me plenty of times. So always make sure your DEF and all your reefer fuel is topped up. I know I'm repeating myself, aren't I? I think I said the reefer fuel. I didn't mention the DEF, did I? Okay, that's half tank. So let's get the other side. Okay. Oh, they're not staggered. We got it right here. Okay, this works. This works. Wow, I'm really surprised. I thought I was going to get 170 gallons in there easily. Looks like 165. Yeah, that's what it is. That's okay. With the fuel economy this truck has, that's going to get me really far. Let's hope this isn't frozen. Right here. Let's hope it works. Oh, it's slow. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take a long time. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Actually, not really. I got 3/4 of a tank of DEF. So I'm guessing I'm gonna put in about 2 or 3 gallons. Okay, it's speeding up now. Yeah, I got 6 gallons of DEF in there. I'm really surprised. All right. I won't get that much in here. Oh yeah, I got a half a tank here. Never hog up a fueling lane when you're done. There's guys that do 30-minute breaks in the fueling lane. Whatever you do, don't ever do that. Take the extra little bit of time and enjoy your break. Okay. Now, this truck actually tells me what I have in my tanks, and it says I have 200. What does it say here? 245 gallons. Yeah. Okay. These are 125 gallon tanks. That's kind of nice. All right, let's go back inside and get our goodies. I'll leave that here for now. Hi. Okay, I can't remember what aisle I'm in. I think I'm in the second one.
Yeah, second one over.
Which is I-Haul?
Yeah.
Do you need the card or am I okay?
Not yet. Looks like I took one of your cards out here.
What's that?
It looks like I took your rewards card out.
Yeah. No, I was wondering if you need the fleet card at all.
Need.
Nice day today, huh?
Not really. Freezing.
Oh yeah, but look at the sun.
Well, yeah, that is a big difference.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And that makes a great garbage bag. Thank you, dear.
Have a good day. Happy New
Year. You too. So this is called, oh, it's power service. What did I call it? Power stroke? Not even close. Power service. It's an anti-gel, prevents your fuel from gelling up. And most of the places where it will gel up is right at the fuel filter. And when that happens, then you got to replace the fuel filter. But we have a system on this truck which I really love. And I'll show it to you guys maybe when we get into Calgary. This is garbage. That prevents the fuel filter while you're driving from freezing up or when you're idling. All right. Okay. Come on, baby, get in there. There we go, that's good enough. Just about a quarter bottle. That's all you need. And that should be good. And that'll keep that reefer safe from freezing up. We're getting crowded in here. This one's empty. All right, I'll put this in the garbage and we'll get out of here.